Hey guys, let's talk about flat Earth. So I'm doing this video to get some other pilots to chime in and tell us what you're thinking and how you feel about things. This video is in response to a video done by Rob Taylor and Nathan Roberts. Nathan Roberts did the video and Rob Taylor was the guest. Let's see, the video is Questions of Other Pilots, Your Curveless Earth. Questions for other pilots, your curveless Earth. Look, let's be kind to each other. Whatever this discussion leads, however it goes, let's make sure that we're not getting upset with each other. Okay, yes, I have flown Cessnas, and it's been a few years since I've done this, but I was a private pilot, and I flew Cessna planes in the United States. And I remember the science involved when I was taking the license and learning about flight. And I'm looking for other pilots to chime in here and give their opinions on these different elements that are brought up in this video. And some of them I don't think that they wash out. Now, I did an experiment in a video previous about the curvature of the Earth and looking for the horizon and where that it ended, and this prompted a lot of discussion, which I think is great. What do I believe? I'm not sure either way at this point. Basically, I lean towards standard science. However, that doesn't mean that I'm whirling things out. Look, I can tell you for one thing for sure. There are things that we're not being told in this current reality that we live in. By the governments, by people in power. There's definitely things that are being hidden from us. There's no question about that. So, do I think that some of the points that the flat earthers bring up are valid? Absolutely. There are things that should be looked at here. But as far as flight goes, I'm going to explain the science that I think, and then I want other pilots to chime in and please give your discussion. Let us know what you feel. Thank you. All right, let's start off with a mystery. The first one is, this is a very old almanac from the 1950s. And here is where it's talking about flights that were going over Antarctica, and that there was a dome found at 1,300 feet. So the areas were featureless in character with a dome at 1,300 feet. It's very strange. Okay, now here is your artificial horizon in the plane. And there were some statements in this video that we're talking about that have to do with the fact that this artificial horizon would definitely show you if there was curvature of the Earth, because you would have to pitch your plane down, the nose of your plane down. Well, as far as I understand, and other pilots I'd like for you to say, please, but this autocorrects to the gravity that is local to you at the time. That's why you don't need to pitch your plane down. The artificial horizon will automatically correct itself. There is actually air being pulled through it. It is a vacuum-powered instrument, and when you do maneuvers and then you settle down to level flight, this instrument automatically corrects itself, the gyroscope in it corrects itself to the gravity that is local gravity. So that's why. Now, another thing that was said is, could you take your plane off and just circle around and the Earth would travel underneath you? Well, yes, if everything was still, that would actually happen, and then the Earth was spinning. But no, the air mass above you actually is moving with the Earth, because think of it as a large propeller that is sitting there spinning. Over time, the air mass would start to spin with the Earth. And that's what I believe is going on with our Earth. There is local air, there is local wind and storms and things like this, which air is moving faster in different directions. But in general, the air mass is moving around the Earth with the rotation of the Earth. And this is why there's a difference between ground speed and air speed. Obviously, all pilots should know this, and this is what I'd like for you to talk with me about. Please comment, please subscribe, let me know what you're thinking. If this is interesting to you, let's have a discussion.